Listen and listen good. Hear you all and hear good. 100% of a woman's behavior is determined by her financial status. Notice I didn't say 99.5, I didn't say 99.8, I didn't say 99.999, I said 100. This is the reason that women in the West who have job opportunities have become completely different human beings. And this is the reason the women in other countries, in third world countries, in poorer countries, are the way they are in their own countries. It is 100% due to their financial status and nothing else, and nothing else. This is not a case of, for greater part. No, 100%. So I am inspired to make this video because I honestly want to at least help some of those who listen and are misguided by these really unintelligent, dumb, inexperienced people that maybe not out of maliciousness, but out of pure ignorance and low intelligence are misleading others. They're not only fooling themselves, they're misleading others, like a roll of double toilet paper that you see on the screen. I'm referring to these people, for example, passport boys that honestly, some of the things they say is painful to watch. It's like somebody that says, I have chest pain and I have high heart beatings and I can't breathe. And imagine a doctor says, well, take a lot of tranquilizers and you won't feel those symptoms anymore. How would that make you feel? Well, it's the same way when you see a guy, the idiot you see on the screen. I'm sorry, I cannot refer to him by anything but an idiot. That says, oh, I went to Philippines, I went to Thailand, I went to Vietnam, and these girls come with me for $10. And let me tell you the reason. First of all, they love my accent. And then they love that I'm from a foreign country because I look better and I do look different than the local guys. And then they think I'm from another country, so I'm more exotic. Honestly, it is painful to watch for two reasons. That this guy actually has made himself believe that those are the reasons that these women are with him. And number two, all the countless idiots, the majority of the idiots that watch him and say, oh yeah, well, that's my next thing. I'm coming right there. Thank you for teaching me, bro. Yeah, right. Thank you for teaching him. He's teaching you to go walk straight into a hole. Sad fact of life is majority of people are not intelligent. Majority of people do not have common sense. And this is worldwide. And majority of people do not have the wisdom. If that wasn't true, then the majority of the people would be wealthy and successful. This is why the great majority of the people have to go work for someone else, are basically struggling to make their monthly expenses, and are basically not wealthy and successful and living a serenely comfortable life. This is the reason idiots like him and the ones who are impressionable and unintelligent and simple-minded, don't know any better, fall for him. Right. Those third world hungry poor women are coming to you because of your accent and because you're exotic. Take a trip to a place called Cebu, Philippines. This is a city where you walk into a shopping mall, you see literally 70 plus men with under 20-year-old girls that are, what they call them is a girlfriend/nurse. And do you think these girls are with these guys because of their accent and because they're exotic and because they're foreigners? Do you honestly believe that? Do you think the attitude of the women in the West, if they didn't have a high salary or didn't have money and didn't take the house and the divorce settlement from the wealthy husband, do you think their attitude would be the same as it is now? If you take money away from a woman and make her dependent on the man's money, do you think her attitude would be still the same? Would you think she'd wake up and say, I'm not happy, and choose to go hungry that day than have a husband? These are facts of life that many will not like, many will find it irritating, but they are the less fact of life. Let me repeat again. 100% of a woman's attitude and behavior and demeanor is determined by her financial status. Nothing else. Nothing else. To all you idiots who call yourself passport boys and go overseas and go with these women because they think they actually like you, why don't you try dating one that comes from a wealthy family? Try dating a woman in Thailand or in Vietnam or in Philippines whose father is actually wealthy and has servants and maids. See if she'll even give you the time of the day. And what do you gain out of life by fooling yourself? The reason I mention this is because there is a trail of destruction of fools like this who have gone with these women, who have married them, who have brought them back and taken whatever money that these losers have, how little or how much, and cleaned them out and taught them a lesson that they will never forget until they go 6 feet under. So in life, you can either be intelligent and learn from the path already traveled, from the mistakes of others, or you can make your own and destroy your life and go sit somewhere quiet under a tree with your head down and tell yourself, well, I don't have the time to make it again. I'm too old. I wish I had listened to others. Why do you think books are so valuable? Because it is the trial and errors that others made and they found the success and they're showing you the success. Only the idiots will ignore the book and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Philippines and these girls are in love with my accent. And that's why they come with me. Right. And that's why you had to go to the Philippines in the first place, because women in the West wouldn't give you time of day. I wonder why. You're the same guy, you have the same looks. Why didn't you succeed in your own country? Why didn't you succeed in Canada and US to get a woman? Now, if you think I'm against going there, I've been going to Asia for the past 36 years. I've traveled to 151 countries. I've traveled to all countries in Asia. So don't think you're here teaching me something that I don't know. Don't tell me how it is over there. I know exactly how it is over there. I could write 10 books on it. You cannot teach me. You cannot teach me on a subject that I don't know. Tell me about a subject that I don't know and I will bow my head, submission, and I say, yes, please teach me. But don't tell me about a subject I know better than those who made it. Let me close again with this, because a lot of people just have a thick skull. 100% of a woman's behavior, attitude, and demeanor towards you is determined by her financial status. Take the money out of the equation and everything will change. Everything will change. Follow the rule of the gold, and people will follow where the gold is. Don't be stupid. Don't be this guy you see on the screen. He is exactly what you don't want to do. His advice is exactly what you don't want to follow. His road is exactly the road you don't want to take. Secret to success in life is knowing what to do, but more importantly, knowing what not to do. Not wearing your face mask outside in the open and rebreathing your carbon dioxide that the body was designed to exhale. All the best.